Hey, everybody, welcome again to another Reshape Short. Joining us here today is Peter Larko, the Director of Marketing and Communications at Mercedes-Benz Hong Kong. Hey, welcome, Peter.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Peter, do you mind introducing very quickly what do you do at Mercedes-Benz?
So I look after marketing and PR for Mercedes. Mercedes-Benz is the main brand, but I also look after AMG and Maybach and G and Smart. And the main thing, or 95% of what I do, is passenger cars. But I also look after vans. And my real passion, actually, what most people don't know about me, is I love trucks and buses as well, which
Wow.
we're fortunate enough to also have in our portfolio right now. Still.
Do you have a license for a truck or a van?
No, only up to, I think, 3.5 tons.
Okay, not yet.
Not yet.
Let's not discount that yet. So Mercedes-Benz, like any other car company, or actually no, very few car companies have the kind of experience code, the customer experience that you create at Mercedes-Benz, right? But what are some of the projects, especially around customer experience, that is exciting you right now?
I think what's exciting me is the overall transition in the auto industry and the electrification and the changes in the connectivity of the cars as well, the telematic systems, how you connect with your car, how the car connects to other cars, how the car connects to infrastructure and so on. It's becoming a completely different products, and that's super exciting about the cars and the products themselves, but also about the industry as a whole.
Now, during the lockdown, especially earlier this year, I think you guys had this amazing car launch, brand launch. But in many countries you were in lockdown, you couldn't really get to the showroom for what would have been an iconic launch. How did you address that?
So launches in general over the year, they have been digital first. Sales, of course, is becoming more and more digital as well. There are ways now that you can buy directly online. Going forward now, when we can, soon or slowly at least meet in smaller circles, I think that is something that's going to stick. So we will have physical events and physical launches going forward, but there will always be a very big digital element in those launches. So the past year has really changed everything for good and bad.
Awesome. And do you expect a lot of collaborations to happen during these, not only during the launches, but through the year, right? Do you expect a lot of brand collaborations to kind of complement each other?
I think so. I think brand collaborations where different brands can complement each other is really the way of the future. It's not only about communication. It's also about crossing products and making new interesting things. And of course, one big element of that is just crossing databases and tapping into the customer databases of other brands. So yes, I think that's going to be a huge thing going forward.
Any collaborations that you are particularly a fan of that you've been running?
For us, so right now in Hong Kong, we're running a collaboration together with IWC Schaffhausen,
nice.
a luxury watch brand, timepiece brand. We have also a physical location in central Hong Kong together with them, sort of a lifestyle brand venue, which is going extremely well. I'm generally a very big fan of brand collaborations. There are other really good ones. I think they're happening right now. Gucci and the North Face is one of my personal favorites. Rimowa and Supreme, I think that was a good one. And maybe one slightly unexpected one, or very unexpected one, is Puma together with Haribo.
Oh, nice!
Yeah,
I remember
that. I'm not sure if you saw those sneakers. Yeah, so
I did.
I generally like brand collaborations that are very unexpected. I think those are the ones that really work well.
Two of them you mentioned actually. VFC that owns North Face is going to be speaking at the event at Reshape. But another one that you mentioned, especially Puma, and that's one I own, not the Haribo one. I do own the, I think it was the the Bugatti, I think it was, with Puma.
Hmm.
That's the one I own, and my son owns another car company with Puma as well. There are some amazing collaborations that I keep seeing around. It makes sense, right? It makes sense how they complement each other. As you mentioned, also it does work towards your database or cross database, because you then get to kind of target or at least speak to a very different kind, even though it should be a kind of a very normal thing to happen. You do get to target a different kind of audience that you haven't done before.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Two last questions for you. What is it that our audience can expect to hear and learn from you at ReShape?
I want to talk more about brand collaborations, about
Awesome.
why I think they make sense. What you can learn from what brand collaborations we have done now over the past year. What it can do for the different brands, I think is important. So if one brand wants to take a step in one direction, another brand wants to take a step in that other brand's direction, it's a great way to do a brand collaboration. And what you can learn on the database and the CRM side and the lead generation side and so on. We've had quite a lot of learnings from that. So that's my 2 cents.
Hey, I love that bit, and it's a huge part of why we all exist, and we have been excelling at it over the last 18 months and before. Last question for you. What are the 2 words that define #Reshape21 to you?
I would say positive change.
Nice words. Yes, and very strong sentiments. Positive change.
Yeah,
thank you so much,
at least
Peter.
that's my expectation.
It is the fact that we are going to have 120 thought leaders at ReShape, the idea to bring together some of the biggest and the most influential impact driven brands on the planet, including Mercedes-Benz, thought leaders like yourself, Peter. That already gives us a lot of hope that there is a way forwards, and that is through learning from each other, through sharing our experiences, and through creating those positive changes across the entire experience code, whether that is to your community, to your customers, to the people you serve, or the employees you've got, and of course the countries that you're in. Thank you so much for that, Peter. It was amazing catching with you.
Thank you so much too. Take care.
Cheers. Take care. And guys, again, if you haven't signed up already, sign up at reshapesummit.com. Get your tickets right now. There is a limitation to how many we can have on the days of the event, so please do sign up immediately. Speak to you soon. Thank you.